a small city. And I like that. And we're far enough away that the traffic doesn't truly affect us.
Now we are showing a number of houses that you might live in inside the King and Bear. And Pauline, maybe you could just mention a few of the neighborhoods these homes are from and what kind of price range people might be able to get into the King and Bear for.
I would say that the average price behind the King and Bear today is in the mid-twos. There are $1 million homes, and a lot of people think that the King and Bear only has $1 million homes, but that's probably the biggest secret of all, is that you can get in the mid-200s, but the price range does go up over into the $1 million range. You have a variety of communities, so you have 60-foot wide lots in Beresford. The perimeter lots back up to Preservation. The interior lots back up to Waterway. Down the road past Beresford you have Stonewood, and that's a beautiful community because you only have 7 lots on that road. You have a lake at the end of the road and all the lots back up to Preservation. Kingsbury, as you go down the road in the first phase, Kingsbury gets a little bit bigger. The houses are on 75-foot wide lots. But as soon as you come into Kingsbury, you have a lake. It's really beautiful. You have 2 cul-de-sacs on either side. Beautiful small community, only 47 lots in Kingsbury. The average price in there is probably in the low 3s. Then you go down the road and you come into the estate section. And the beautiful thing about the estate section is that you pass the estate section even if you're tucked all the way back into Grovewood. So you enjoy the beautiful $1 million homes as you go to the amenity center, which is the centerpiece of the community. And then you have this authentic windmill that's beautiful. And everyone that lives in Windmill Estates or Clubview Estates has a view of the windmill. And it's right in front of the clubhouse of the King and Bear.
And the nice thing about that windmill is it's authentic from, I believe, Texas. And it's not a new windmill. It's close to it's like 80 or 100 years old. It was meticulously restored and then put up and is in working condition.
And Jim will I'll tell you all about.
He'd be glad to tell you all about it.
How much it costs to get that windmill working again. But as you go past the amenity center, you have the Windmill Estates, again these home sites back up to Preservation, and the golf course. And of course the golf course has water. You get back and you pass the Heritage Oak Park, and then you come into the beautiful older oak trees in the back of the King and Bear. You have Lakewood, Oakwood, Wildwood, Tuscanwood, where there's another opportunity to have a home that's pretty much maintenance-free lifestyle. In the homeowners association there, they take care of the exterior landscaping. So there are a lot of people that like that type of lifestyle, single-family detached home, but they don't have to worry about the landscape maintenance. And then you have Grovewood in the back, and it's named rightly so because you've got so many beautiful trees back in that community and beautiful preservation areas there. Just a lot of variety. I didn't mention that close to the center in the King and Bear you have La Terra, and La Terra is a unique opportunity to have a condo with a full-time management in the condominium there, where you can own the condo, but you can rent out your condo if you have a second home here. So you own a condo, there's full-time management there that will rent out even on a nightly basis for you.
Which doesn't tie it up, so if you want to come down on a weekend and you know you're coming, you can just let the management company know, I'm going to be down here that weekend, do not rent it out, so it's for you. So, but then the weekends you're not, you can still have it rented out.
There's just a lot of variety of living styles behind the gates.
Thank you, guys. Our final slide here has just some amenity shots and pictures from around the village. Are there any comments you want to make regarding these, Pauline?
First of all, who's that good-looking couple with those kids in the
You. Well, there's so many amenities that we have. I mentioned earlier about the Serenata Beach Club, and there's a picture of the Serenata Beach on the bottom left hand. But on the bottom here, you also can see the World Golf Hall of Fame Museum, where you see people sitting on the grass areas. It's really nice. Woody mentioned red, white, and boom. And every 4th of July holiday, we have this spectacular fireworks display. But also over the Easter holiday, there's a big organized Easter egg hunt for the children. You have the PGA Tour Golf Academy.
You know, every year in November or late October, November, they have the Hall of Fame induction, and you see some of the most famous golfers in the world, and this is where they come to do the induction. And so that's kind of a special thing to see. And every once in a while, they still even have concerts there, which is nice. You'll get some pretty big-name bands that will come in and give free concerts.
And it's nice that we're right off the interstate, because that really makes it convenient for residents to get into downtown Jacksonville, or like I said earlier, you know, right into historic St. Augustine. You've got the beaches 20 minutes away. But I think a lot of the draw, besides how beautiful our neighborhoods are, how convenient it is to get to Jacksonville or historic St. Augustine or the beach, the fact that we have the top-rated schools in the county, in the state, and even top 10 in the nation, really makes this not only a destination, a resort destination, but a great lifestyle and a good place to bring up young children or retire.
Like we said, we've been here for 8 years, and I couldn't imagine wanting to live anywhere else in Florida. It's just, this is home for us.
Great, awesome thoughts and comments. Again, we're just hoping to familiarize anyone listening with our neighborhoods. We'd like to take a few questions this morning, and if you have a question, please feel free to type it in. One of the questions we have is how many homes will be in the King and Bear area at completion? And the number when we're built out is just under 1,000. It's actually 968 units. Right now, we actually have 673 of those completed. So we're about 70% built out in the King and Bear right now. So there are some available lots to be built on, and there are still some sites, different sites within the community to get a home. So we're not completely built out, and but there will be approximately 1,000 units there. And another question we have this morning is, what are the fees to live in the King and Bear? And Pauline, if you could answer that one.
Well, it's nice that we have so many amenities available to us, and that the developer funded the infrastructure, and we don't have community development fees. Our association fees are approximately $150, $145 a month, and that covers, you know, the maintenance of, we have 2 gates that are manned 24/7. You've got a front gate and a back gate, and the back gate is nice and convenient to State Road 16 that will take you west into West St. Augustine. But it's nice that in those fees you've got all the amenities maintained for that fee. And it's really nominal when you think about how much it costs to belong to a gym, and you've got a gym within the gates.
The pools.
The pools, and the lap pool that's heated.
We're taking care of all the landscaping, which is immense in World Golf Village. I mean, in King and Bear, it is just, the landscaping that Rick designed here was just, it's spectacular. And all of that goes towards taking care of that infrastructure of that, you know, repairs to the road, all of that is maintained through the $115 a month.
150, and it's less than that.
150, I apologize.
And it's less than that. So, you know, you think about everything that you get for that, and it's pretty amazing.
Okay, I don't seem to have